Hey everyone, it's Chuck MacPhee and just wanted to wish you a happy new year. It's the start of 2023 and I thought I'd just send you a quick little video about all things real estate and kind of what we think is going to happen this year. Last year was another fantastic year for us, so again, thank you always as your continued support. And last year was kind of interesting. We started the year out really strong. We saw a significant rise in mortgage rates towards the middle part of the year, which caused a little bit of shift in the real estate market, of course, and it's been a wild ride. I get a lot of questions right now, kind of, Chuck, what's gonna happen? What's the future of real estate looking like in 2023? And I will just give you my 2 cents. There's a bunch of people that study this way more than I do. I'm just gonna tell you kind of boots on the ground, what I personally think is gonna happen. I think there's a lot of differing opinions. I think a lot of it's gonna be dependent on economic growth, a lot of different factors. But we definitely have seen a shift from where we have been for the last few years. You know, I personally think this first quarter, if you're on the buy side of the transaction, it's probably going to be one of the best times to buy going into 2023. And what I mean by that, you're probably going to have a little bit more leverage. I think there's a little bit less buyer activity in the marketplace right now, so you have some less competition that you're against. I know it's challenging, rates have risen. They've come down a little bit actually the start of the new year, but I do think this is the time of the year that you're not going to be inundated with necessarily multiple offers. However, I encountered that yesterday in a transaction. So I think there'll be a little less buyer competition, and I think you'll have a little bit of leverage and a little bit of ability to maybe get some negotiations on the table. I think after the first quarter, what we're going to see is that mortgage rates are probably going to continue to stabilize and if not fall a little bit more going throughout the rest of the year. And I personally think what's going to happen is that people are going to kind of get off the sidelines and they're going to get ready and anxious to go out and buy some real estate. I think it's going to create more demand in the marketplace, and we still have this fundamental supply and demand issue. We still just do not have enough inventory, we don't have enough available homes for sale. I think the most recent stat I heard actually as of this morning is we are 72,000 homes short to meet the demand in the marketplace. So we just don't have enough inventory or enough available product for people to purchase. And that's not going to get fixed anytime soon. The builders aren't going to solve that equation. It's going to be a continued issue as far as the inventory levels. I think they'll rise a little bit. I mean, we will see more homes naturally come on the market just following the real estate cycles that we encounter. And I think with a little bit less buyer demand that's been in the marketplace historically, like, things will sit around a little bit longer. But I do think that people will start to get back out there, and I think they'll be purchasing real estate here very soon. And we're already seeing the year start off actually pretty strong. So if you're in the buy side of the equation, I think it's a great opportunity this first quarter to maybe have some further conversations. We always are able to navigate whatever the marketplace may be, and every market here in Metro Atlanta is very specific. We have very little micro cell markets, and so let's talk further depending on what your needs are. From a seller's perspective, kind of what we're going to see going into this year, I think personally, I think we've seen a lot of homes come off the market kind of following the holiday season. A lot of people kind of just naturally, if their home hasn't sold, they're going to take it off for the Thanksgiving or Christmas or holiday timeframes. I think a lot of people are in preparation stage right now, getting their home ready for the spring market and kind of the spring selling season, which technically kind of kicks off right after the Super Bowl, so that's right around the corner. I think what you'll see is just a little bit more inventory continue to come on the market here from a seller's perspective. I really don't think that that's going to deflate pricing. I don't think you're going to see pricing decrease really anywhere. There's no more of what we've had over the last 2 years of this kind of crazy funny pricing where we kind of maybe pushed the market maybe more than it really warranted and people were willing to pay for it. I think it really is critical right now to analyze what has happened in the past, and we try to predict the future as we best possibly can. But pricing that property in line with what the market conditions are going to warrant is more than critical than ever. So I don't think prices are going to come down. Every economist that I've listened to and have read up on, all of them are forecasting positive price appreciation. I don't think we'll see the crazy growth that we had when we had 30% year over year in some of these markets here in Metro Atlanta. So I think that's going to calm down a little bit. But for Atlanta, I mean, we just were named the #1 market to watch in real estate in 2023. So I think the Atlanta market is going to be a very strong market depending on which side of the equation you're on. My investor clients, there's still opportunities out there for those folks as well. So as always, if you have any questions or if you want to discuss further kind of your real estate needs and wants, maybe how how to kind of start to generate some generational wealth for your family, let's just have those conversations. I will talk about real estate all day, every day. It's truly my passion. So as always, thank you again for your continued support. Looking forward to an exciting 2023, and I hope you have a great start to the new year. Take care.